The notice arrived, taped to my front door like a scarlet letter. $5,000. The violation? Unauthorized exterior modifications. According to the HOA president, Karen, of course, my crime was installing a small, neutral-toned mailbox post that matched 3 others on the street. No warning, no hearing, just a deadline and a threat of liens. I read the letter twice, then once more for fun. Karen had signed it with a flourish and CC'd the management company, as if volume equaled authority. Neighbors whispered that she'd been on a tear lately, flexing fines to set an example. I smiled, poured coffee, and placed the notice in a neat folder. At the next HOA meeting, Karen stood like a judge, gavel in hand, reciting bylaws she clearly enjoyed misquoting. When my turn came, I calmly asked where the rule prohibited mailbox posts of that style. She waved a laminated packet and said, "The board had interpretive discretion," the room murmured. I thanked her and requested the hearing, promised under Section 8.3 of the bylaws. Karen blinked. "That section doesn't apply," she snapped. "Pay the fine." So I did what any reasonable homeowner would do. I asked for discovery. A week later, Karen received a certified letter on firm letterhead requesting the HOA's enforcement, records for the past 5 years, proof of uniform application, minutes approving the fine schedule, and documentation of my alleged notice. I also requested the contract, showing the board's authority to levy penalties exceeding state caps without a vote. Suddenly, emails went unanswered. At the rescheduled hearing, I introduced myself properly. "I'm an attorney," I said, sliding copies across the table. "And this fine violates your own bylaws, state statute, and the covenant you recorded in 1998. Karen's smile collapsed. The management rep cleared his throat and asked for a recess. 10 minutes later, the board returned with a proposal. The fine would be reconsidered. I declined and filed a formal complaint instead. Within days, the HOA rescinded the fine, issued a written apology, and refunded 3 neighbors for similar penalties. The board also scheduled a vote to cap fines and require due process, something Karen had skipped for years. Karen resigned the following month, citing personal reasons. My mailbox stayed exactly where it was, and every time I pass it, I'm reminded that power sounds loud until the law clears its throat.